WanderingWinder here commenting on a donate board. We have Hamlet as our best village, and Wild Hunt, and Black Cat is possibly relevant here because Wild Hunt gets you to get green cards. Distant Lands is going to get you to get green cards. I guess Citadel might be a better village than Hamlet, but um, Black Cat is also a 3 type. Distant Lands is also a 3 type, and Caravan Guard is also a 3 type, right? This is a 2 type, this is a 2 type, 3 type, 3 type. 2 types because it's an attack, 3 types because it's action. Yep. 2, 3, 3. Yeah, okay. So that might be relevant for Courtier. Courtier might just be better than Trove. I haven't figured out what I'm donating, what donate line I'm taking yet. Shakalaki starts with a silver. But it's hard, like it's a little hard to get rid of curses, and Black Cat discourages some of the Wild Hunt stuff that you might otherwise be doing. It also discourages the quick province stuff where you just get to single and start singling really fast that you, again, might otherwise be doing. It's also, I think, the easiest 3 type to have around for Courtier. So I think it's probably something I'm interested in here. If you go silver donate, you can donate to 3 coppers and a silver, pay off the debt on turn 3, buy a 5 on turn 4. If you go silver silver donate, you can donate to just the 2 silvers, pay off the debt, get another silver. That doesn't seem that appealing to me. If you turn 1 donate to 4 coppers, if you have 4-3, then you can pay off the debt, buy a silver, and then get a 5. And then you'd probably want a forager to clean up the rest of the coppers. I don't know what 5 you would want immediately. Maybe you could donate to 4 coppers, pay the debt, get a forager, buy a silver, and then get 5s? Donated to 5 coppers. Okay. Goes for engineer. Interesting. Well, we're going to see what 5 Honda wants next turn. And I would expect we would see Shakalaki donate here. Gonna go donate to Silver Engineer and what? If you're Shakalaki, you're really hoping to see that Engineer on turn 3, I think. So you can have a second silver before you donate. If you just donate down to Engineer Silver here, you can Engineer Silver, pay off 2 debt, and then the next turn you can engineer, I don't know, a Hamlet or something, and buy a Black Cat. Probably it would be a 3rd silver actually, and then buy a Black Cat, and then the next turn you can get other stuff. Or I guess you could just pop for like 2 silvers immediately. And the next turn you have 4. That doesn't seem as good somehow, but maybe it's just better. The Black Cat is, I think, something I'm kind of interested in getting. Okay, this makes no sense to me. Wouldn't you trash 1 more copper and then engineer a silver here? Well, I guess you're going to engineer something that's not silver here. But then something's going to miss, and it's all going to be kind of ugly. A forager to help you clean up, okay. And you're going to pitch this for a Caravan Guard or a Black Cat. I think I want the Black Cat actually, because it's 3 types for Courtier, and it won't be in play half the turns. Which is the problem with Caravan Guard here. Also, just like I don't mind having a black cat in my deck. I don't like the second forager. Now, you don't have enough fuel for two foragers, really. You're just going to have to forage a forager here if you want to hit 5. And if you don't do that, I don't know what you're buying. If you like forage 2 copper, I guess you could forage silver and copper and still hit a 5. That's what you're doing, yeah. You getting a treasure trove? That would make sense with having 2 foragers. Yeah, okay. And then here you could buy like Black Cat, Hamlet, something. I don't know if it'd be another Black Cat or another Hamlet. You're still going to run out of fuel, but probably another Black Cat, I guess. Um, I assume you take money here if you're Honda and you want to buy like 2 foragers or probably just 1 forager and another ham. Oh, you took the buy already. Okay, no, this makes sense. Yeah, this makes sense. Although I think if you were going to do that, you could have discarded for the buy for Hamlet and taken money off the courtier, but maybe that doesn't make a difference. You have 1 more money, but if you don't want a forager, caravan guard, or silver, then this is fine. See what Shakalaki takes here. I think I'd be on for either 3 twos or 2 twos and an engineer. Just goes for Wild Hunt. I'm not a big fan of this. But it might be okay. Could forage the copper, play the Wild Hunt to draw. You'd still have 7 money and can buy another Wild Hunt and a Hamlet or something. Could also forage the forager, but I think I'd rather have the extra forager than the extra copper. Honda now getting a Wild Hunt and a Hamlet, I would think. Although he kind of needs a forager as well. He still has all these coppers lying around. Donates. Whoa, that is not something I was expecting. Although I guess you got Citadel. Citadel does look real good. Um, Actually, Shakalaki could get Citadel here as well if we forage Forager. Whoa! Or do this. What is Honda's last card here? It's another Hamlet, right? So, could discard for action, discarding a gold, go courier for money, buy gold, play another Hamlet, discarding for anything, and just play a black cat. See what Shakalaki gets here. Could be a black cat or an engineer. Could be just a random thing to trash tier or foragers. Hamlet might just be the random thing to trash tier foragers. Means action. Oh, right. You have Citadel. Duh. Oh, this is definitely the way to go then. Now you're going to play Hamlet, discard the gold for an action, play Black Cat, play Hamlet. And that should let you draw everything. You discard the Black Cat for a buy. You do anything. I don't think you're going to need another buy, but there are lots of ways to get there here. You might be able to use the buy. Okay, so your money's short of where I'd really like to be. Which would have been Wild Hunt and 2 Hamlets, but this should be fine. I really like Honda's position now. I don't know how much of that has to do with whatever has been actually happening in the game. So you're going to forage Copper and Hamlet here, and you're going to have 11 money to buy well, if you're going to rebuy Hamlet, then it doesn't really make sense. You could trash the Forager or not, or you could trash the Hamlet or not. It's just depending on whether you want to mill a Hamlet or not. I'm pretty sure you want to get Citadel though. So I guess that's the decision here. Okay, this lets you potentially get something else besides Hamlet. Although I think I'd be inclined to just get Hamlet anyway. And goes for an engineer, okay. Well, in that case, it's more than just milling the Hamlet. You made a money by milling the Hamlet, so that does seem good. Seems like a lot of discarding to do. But you've probably just checked and know that you're drawing plenty. So you discard a gold for an action. Play Black Cat. And again, yeah, you're just totally overdrawing, so discard for a buy, because why not? You're probably not going to use 5 buys here, but I guess you could. My gut here would be to go Wild Hunt Courtier Hamlet Hamlet. You're overdrawing right now, so that's a lot of stop cards to be adding, but I think it's not too many. Maybe you just don't need this courtier though. You could maybe do something better. Honda does seem pretty far ahead to me now. Having the black cats is nice. This is each of your turns, right? Yeah, each of your turns. So if you react black cat, you don't get to double play it if it's your opponent's turn. I guess if you react it on your turn and it's the first thing you've gained in a turn, then you've played in a turn, then you do double. I don't know how that's going to happen though. There's probably a way. Certainly not in this game, but um, maybe there's a kingdom card out there that would allow it. I think you can either discard for an action here or not. The last three cards are Hamlet, Copper, Gold, I think. Yeah. Actually, I think it was better to discard. Maybe it isn't really going to matter, but you could have tried to either tried to do gain and play off your engineer or um, potentially gonna forage the forager, foraging the trove. Okay. So your foragers make $1 million, and by a million I mean four, obviously. Four equals a million confirmed. This has got to be courtier wild hunt, or actually maybe not wild hunt, but it's got to be courtier, right? And buy copper. What's the point of having huge foragers if you don't have things to feed them? Surely you're getting a courtier here. I guess I don't really understand the caravan guard. And I would have really thought I would have been buying something there. This implies to me now that I think I might have taken action money gold both times here. I think maybe you don't react to this caravan guard if you're Shakalaki because you want to start your turn by playing courtier, revealing it twice. Not sure what that was about. You get the decision again. Okay. Surely you're drawing here with Wild Hunt. Pretty sure you're drawing again with Wild Hunt here. Not too worried about the 6 points, especially with all these black cats. Oh, looks like Honda might not draw. Might instead want to take the points. Does cost 3 money this turn to not draw. Potentially some number of buys as well. Could have had 2 more buys. You're going to have 18 money this way for 3 buys. You could have had 21 money and 5 buys. It seems better to me. Yeah, he's going for this anyway. 4 buys and 15 money. But I don't think you can make use of 4 buys with 15 money. I guess if you get an engineer, maybe you can, but I don't think I'd want to get an engineer. Why take the points? Because it's 6 points? Like, I wouldn't have, but I don't. Seems like a weird question. So Honda gets a forager. Okay. Believe that the last card here is, yeah, this other forager, which I would kind of assume you're trashing to the first forager. Though I guess you could trash like Caravan Guard. You're gonna play the Caravan Guard, okay? $16 here. I would expect this to be a combination of Wild Hunts and Courtiers. But maybe you think you need to get Province by now. Well, you've gotten rid of your maybe you go Province, and then if you get cursed, you rebuy a Forager and take a Wild Hunt. This is really not what I was expecting. Do you have enough actions to support this? Honda should take action with both Courtier plays here, obviously. I don't know if I would go for money buy. I think I would probably go for gold over a buy. But maybe you don't have the draw for that. Honda's probably tracked how much draw he has better than I have. You're going to draw with a hunt here. It doesn't really matter since you're also going to draw with the cat, but I think I'd draw with the hunt first. I think I'd discard gold here rather than estate. Yep, because I want the estate in my hand to trash to forager. Wouldn't think I would have discarded for buy there, but maybe it's fine. Like, do you need 5 buys? Also, you could do that later. Whoa! Okay, so you're going for a ton of buys. I wonder if you're trying to pile out on hunts and estates. Surely you've got to play a Hamlet next. So this could be Hamlet, discard for action, play Black Cat, Hamlet, or you could play the Hamlet. How much money do you need? You need 5 and actually probably drawing with this hunt if you're trying to just empty that way, right? 3 cards has got to be more efficient than a statement. So you discard 2 here, and then you draw 3 with Wild Hunt. You have 6 buys. You're going to get a 7th buy off the other Hamlet. You're going to get an 8th buy off your Forager. So you need 14. Oh wait, it's easier to pile Black Cats than hunts, or than estates. So you need 12, you need 17 money. Yeah, you totally have this. You've totally got this. Yup, and you draw with this hunt. You play Hamlet. I guess you don't even need to, right? This is probably... No, you... Okay, now you have it in hand. It's just Wild Hunts and Black Cats. Or Wild Hunts and Estates, either way now. Yep. Cool. Interesting set of decisions here. Black Cat relevant, potentially for a couple reasons. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, everyone.